today I'm going to show you guys how to make a dessert that is delicious, and you're going to love it, okay? And believe me, it takes no time at all, and it's stuff that you have in your pantry, and it's stuff you should keep in your pantry, because if you ever have unexpected guests, you can whip this up in no time while they're sitting there having coffee, and they're going to go, wow, this is amazing. So I'm going to show you a quick little trick to make the best, what I call peach cobbler dump cake. You're going to love it, okay? So let's start by just spraying a 13 by 9 pan with Pam, just because we're going to have some wonderful goodness going on in here. So we've sprayed that, and then in the bottom of our pan, I'm just going to dump 2 cans of peaches with the juice and all. Now, I will tell you, you could put more than 2 cans if you're if you love a lot of fruit, but I just like to use 2 cans personally. And then what I do is I just kind of move the peaches around in the bottom of my pan so that everybody gets peaches in their serving, okay? So to me, this looks like enough. Like, I wouldn't want to put more than what I have in here, okay? But again, if you want to add a 3rd can or a 4th can, knock yourself out. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle cinnamon over the top of this. And I can't tell you how much, because I just do it visually. So we were filming, and we thought everything was going fine until the screen went white. So guess what? We lost some footage. But I went back and I explained to you what I did. So you're going to get the peaches going in at the bottom, and then you're going to see it almost finished. So that's why that happened, because we lost some footage today. But you know what? I knew you guys would still just be happy to see something today. So that's what I said. Who cares? I don't care. Let's roll with it. We're going to do it anyway. So God bless America and the United States. That's what I have to say. I literally just made sure that all my peaches were covered with cinnamon. Then on top of that, I added the dark brown sugar. Now, again, this is what makes it really rich, okay? And then the final thing I did on top so far is I sprinkled a dry yellow cake mix just over the top. And here's the deal. If you live alone, or it's just 2 of you at the house, you don't have to make a 13 by 9 pan. You can make this same recipe and just put it in an 8 by 8, and it'll be perfect. And then what you can do is just use 1 can of peaches, of course your cinnamon, brown sugar, and then your yellow cake mix, but just use half of the dry cake mix, and then just roll your little happy bag, put it back in your box, put it in a nice gallon Ziploc bag, and then the next time you're ready for dessert, again, you'll have it, and it's made fresh, and you're not wasting anything. Okay, so now that we have our dry cake mix on top, I have melted a stick of butter, and again, if you're making an 8 by 8, you will use a half a stick of melted butter, okay? And I'm just going to drizzle this all over the top, and it is going to make a wonderful crust over the top of this. And then all the juice from the peaches and the cinnamon and the brown sugar that we have, it's all gonna marry up in this pan, and it's gonna be delicious when it's all done. So now what I'm going to do is put it in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. And I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I'm going to kick it up to 375 for 15 more minutes, just to really brown that top and make it crunchy. And then I'm going to show you how I serve it. It's going to change your life. You will never eat this the same way you have in the past, because I'm going to show you a little trick that is really awesome. So anyway, so into the oven this goes. Okay, our cobbler is out of the oven. So this is your shortcut to peach cobbler. So doesn't take a whole bunch of ingredients and you can make it in no time, okay? But look at how nice and golden brown that is, and that crunchy top, and it's all cinnamony and that brown sugar. And then all the juice from our peaches just came all together, and it is gonna be delicious. So remember I told you that I would share a little secret with you? Well, here's the secret. Why, for a million years, have we been putting our cobbler at the bottom of our bowl and our ice cream on top? Why? Why do we do that? So let me show you something. I'm putting my ice cream at the bottom and my cobbler on top. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's going to stay crunchy. I'm telling you guys, once you try it this way, you will always eat your cobbler this way. You'll be saying, could you please put my ice cream on the bottom and the cobbler on top, please? Because it's that good. So let's scoop out a little bit of this goodness. And whoo, that is hot tamale. Okay, and I'm just going to put it right on top. So I have all that nice, the cooked peaches and that crust. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's a little hot, but I'm going to try it. You guys are going to love this. Oh my word. You guys can taste the cinnamon, the butter, the brown sugar, the peaches. Oh my goodness, it is delicious. And let me tell you something. You know what the beauty is of this dessert? Is it's just not a summertime dessert, because we can have it in the winter time because canned peaches are always around, right? So make sure that your pantry is stocked with canned peaches, yellow cake mix, dark brown sugar, cinnamon. You always have butter in your refrigerator. And you can make a wonderful, wonderful dessert anytime. I love you guys so much. You all go have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful, blessed weekend. And you don't have to look very far to see something that you can be grateful for today. We are abundantly blessed. So, so blessed. So just count your blessings, know that you're loved, and go change the world. I love you guys.